It's Saturday morning, and being as the track doesn't open until 6 o'clock this afternoon, I've actually got some time to do something I really love to do, but I don't normally get a chance to do it anymore, and that is flea market shopping. This is one of my favorite flea markets of all time. It's called the Tri-Cities Flea Market. As flea markets go, this is really the Cadillac. Over here you can see the outdoor buildings. These are kind of the open air buildings. Right now they've got curtains on them, I guess, because we're getting to the cold season. So that's where I usually start. And then you've got your resellers over here in the indoor buildings. They're the ones that have the more permanent booths. And then way back there is some really open air areas that have no roofs over them at all. And then this is just the upper level. If you go down this ramp right here, there is a lower level with even more buildings. By Tri-Cities, it means Johnson City, Kingsport, and Bristol. Those are the that's the Tri-City area. That's the Tri-Cities area if you're a Tennessee local. So as long as I've been coming back to the Tri-Cities, and now I actually live here, I have spent hundreds of dollars at this flea market and saved hundreds of dollars by doing so. How much is it for the DVD?
With their prices.
What's that?
Which one is it?
Like these two here?
These are here $5. And some of them even $3. The only reason that is because of what it is and you know what it is.
I see.
I can give you that deal both.
If I wanted to get more than one, you could...
You know, just see what you get. We'll talk.
Okay. Awesome.
You got my phone?
What about this 4th season of Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
$5.
$5 on that? What about if I put it in with the other two? Still $5?
About $10 for all.
$10
talking about for the two down there that I told you 7 on, and that's
right.
$10 for all.
$10 for all of them.
Yeah. You know that's helping them.
The Ren and Stimpy is $3. Now look at this. They've got old cartoons on reel-to-reel tapes. I haven't started collecting this kind of stuff. I've seen the players, but I kind of feel like if I started collecting it, that would be a slippery slope. I don't know if I'd be able to stop. I would end up spending hundreds of dollars and have shelves full of it. But doesn't that look neat? How much you got on your toys here? Oh, that one's $3? Okay. Okay. Double Dash. And how much you want for this? $10. $10?
Did you sell the truck? Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you was. I thought the little boy club. He had a gold chain on. He was about your size, and he come and he said, "I thought it was you." And I let him have it for $1. I thought it was you.
Is there any way you could come down on that even just a little bit?
Cut out saying it.
I'll do that. Okay, now this is tempting right here. $10 kittens. Ah, boy, Loki could use a buddy. I don't know, though. What? This one looks like Oscar, the one that died just last year. I don't know. I really should not get another cat for my tiny little camper. The tactile buttons felt, you know, you could actually feel the connections snap down whenever you push the buttons, like the screens that we have nowadays where you gotta touch the screen everywhere. There was just something really cool about this. 8-track tapes, that's another one I'm afraid to start collecting.
There's some good stuff in there, man.
I'm sure.
Jackson Brown.
I've actually got an 8-track player.
I've got one of these.
There is load number 1, and I haven't even made it into the buildings or down to the lower level yet. I wouldn't really expect to see this kind of thing at a flea market. That is so tempting. Okay, you said this was what kind of cheesecake? This is Butterfinger cheesecake.
No, this
And
one
this-
is
and these are-
cookies and cream. This one's Reese's peanut butter, and the one down there is decked by chocolate. It's filled with fudge in the middle.
And the ones that are down here in these bowls?
Those are, I was saying the cupcakes. I just stuck them in bowls so it's easier.
Oh, it's the same cupcakes. But you said that they have the fudge and stuff on the inside of the cupcake? I went with the cookies and cream. It feels heavy. There's supposed to be fudge on the inside. Let's find out.
He needs some milk.
That's so good. I'm gonna need a cigarette after this.
He needs some
Did I
milk.
mention I did not eat breakfast? There it is. It took a few bites, but there's the hunk of fudge she was talking about right there. It is good. And there it is after you've taken a bite into it. Okay, I haven't been here in a while. I'm seeing a game booth that I've never seen before. I'm about to turn the corner. You guys are going to see it the first time I see it. There it is. Oh, wait, I'll take that back. I've actually been here before. We got a repro here.
Yep.
Very clean looking cartridge with all 6 of the original Mega Man games on them. A few more things I don't think I have ever seen. It looks like all of the Odyssey 2 games are here. They've got that. Oh, look at this. Oh man.
Yeah, Odyssey game.
Casey Munchkin. NES arcade stick. I've never seen this one before. It's the suction cup type. I think the Advantage is probably better. And oh, there's the Model E. The last version of the 360, and really not as good as the Model S. All things considered. Going with these. Well, things are starting to close down on the upper level, so now, like everybody else does, come down to the lower level to go to the resellers inside these nicer buildings. There are still deals to be had in here if you're friendly enough. Well, that's cute right there. I've always kind of liked the eyelashes on the headlights, but this baby blue Volkswagen, eyelashes sticking straight out. That's a little over the top cute right there. It's awesome. I wanted to turn the camera on for a second to show this really awesome figurine of the Rain Corps. Movable joints and mouth. It's going... Oh wait, it's not for sale. I'm sorry, Gal Gadot? Linda Carter was the original Wonder Woman, and in many ways she really held up. It's hard to say which one's better, really. Oh, these guys right here, Pop Culture, they have an actual brick and mortar storefront too. But this is their flea market booth. You can get better deals here. I'm gonna go to their brick and mortar store later on, so you'll be able to see that too. But these guys are good. Shipwreckers, Wild Gunman.
There's like 5 here. There you go.
I am going to kill your family. That's really creepy. Well, I'm back at the Speedway now. Being over there at the flea market put me like right by the track, so it didn't make any sense to go back home. I'm at work now, 2 hours early, but that gives me a chance to go ahead and go over my lot. All the stuff that I ended up getting today. Alright, here they are. Now, keep in mind you're going to see some pricing stickers, but pay no attention to them because just about every time I got package deals and I talk myself down from anything you're going to see on these stickers. So let me start with the PlayStation 2. I got the Transformers, kind of a budget title before the Transformers became a big Michael Bay thing. But still a solid game made by Atari and said to be a lot of fun to play. This one right here, Buffy Chaos Bleeds, while it may be a licensed game based on a TV show, I've heard a lot of good things about it. It normally goes for about $15. I ended up getting this one along with 2 other games for like $12. So I got it for dirt cheap. And it's in really good condition. It's got the manual with it. Happy to get that. Now these two gun graves right here, I got them for $6 a piece. I know they're marked for $15 and they normally go for that, but I got both of them. I think I already have Overdose, but I didn't have the original gun grave. But they are hack and slash, Japanese style, manga style, or anime style hack and slash, awesome games, really high energy. And then there's this one here, Zone of the Enders. It plays a lot like a Mega Boost according to a lot of the footage I looked up. It's got really good reviews, and I got it for dirt cheap, something like $3.25. So there's that. Then on to the original Xbox, Toxic Grind. It's just a BMX style game, but it's exclusive to the Xbox, and I was able to get it for, again, just a little over $3. So that one's a good one to get. Prisoner of War. It's not a real popular game and kind of hokey by the looks of the footage that I looked up, but it's rare. I don't think I've ever seen it before. And I got it for cheap, and there were parts of the game that looked like it would be fun to play. It's got an extensive story that is like kind of like an adventure story that goes from place to place, so you're not going to be stuck in the same prison camp. I know it might seem like that by the title, but you're not going to be stuck in the same prison camp for the entire game. And then this one, Commando Strike Force. Now, I played the original Commandos for the PC back in, I think it was the 90s, and really, really enjoyed it. I got the sequel to it on the Xbox. I played that a little bit, and I found it to be really cool, too. And I didn't know there was a third one. I did not know there was a first-person stealth-style espionage game for the original Xbox. So when I found it, I was like, yeah, I want that one. So now I've got all three. Now, on to the Wii. There's this one, Marble Saga Core or Inpa, whatever that third word is. This one normally goes for over $10, but I was able to get it for $5, so kind of a good deal on it. I've heard that the controls are actually pretty tight, and it came complete with a nice color manual. And it was made by Hudson Soft, so it was nice to see this logo again. I'm sure that one will be good. Bust-A-Move. Bust-A-Move has pretty much got all good games. At least I have enjoyed every single one that I've played. I've even completed some of the ones all the way to the end on the DS. This one is Bash. I think they call it that because it's meant to be more of a party game, supporting as many as 8 players. But I'm sure it's got a good single-player mode in there somewhere. So that one I got again for like $3. Shipwrecked for the original PlayStation. This is one of those go through the maze and explore and open up parts of the map and destroy everything that you see kind of games. It might be good. It was worth a try. I got it for cheap. And then Speed Punks. I've been looking for this one, and because I was buying other stuff from the same dealer, I threw this in with the bundle and ended up getting a pretty good deal on it. And it is kind of a Mario Kart ripoff. I think it came out around the same time as Mario Kart 64, but these guys didn't just rip off Mario Kart. They ended up adding a lot of stuff of their own that was really cool. And this one is actually really good. And then again, like I said in the last 2 pickups videos, that I thought my cartridge collecting days were over, and then I find another one. This, Wild Gunman, made famous by Back to the Future 2, when Marty McFly plays it in the Retro Cafe.
You mean you have to use your hands? That's like a baby's toy.
And it completes, as far as I know, my NES collection that supports the Zapper. I even have Gumshoe. And then, I went and got Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the PlayStation 3. In my defense, though, this guy was selling this nice, clean-looking GameCube. And he had this game, and he was willing to throw it in with the GameCube, and I got the GameCube for $10. So, there I am. Now I have a copy of that game.
All right, you bad boy.
All right. Now, before I get to the highlight you all been waiting for, I'm going to go ahead and go over the DVDs that I got. And I did find some good ones. Akira, or Akira! One of the most famous, at least in America, of the animes. And from what I hear, there are more than one dubs of it, so I really hope that I got the good one. And then, Season 4 of the Ren and Stimpy Show. Now, I know some of you have had a bad taste left in your mouth after seeing some of the lost episodes.
No, sir, I didn't like it.
But don't lose sight that the original cartoon was a very solid show, very entertaining. And I was able to get the entire 4th season for only $3. And then, I got to Weird Al Live because, hey, what nerd is not a fan of Weird Al? And this is the day for 4th seasons. I was able to get the 4th season of Aqua Teen Hunger Force in with that deal. Really happy to have that. Oh, Monster House. Alright, well, this is a Steven Spielberg movie, so of course it's going to be set in the 90s where everybody's using cassette tapes and playing 8-bit games and having the haunted house in the neighborhood. There's a few things in this movie that don't make sense, but overall, it's a pretty good Halloween flick. And Garfield as himself. We've all seen that Garfield and Friends, some of those 3D animated Garfield movies, and then those terrible live-action ones.
So do you have any regrets?
Garfield, maybe?
After those 3, I kind of figured maybe they've got it figured out, and I wanted to get Garfield as himself. On the back it says 3 hilarious TV specials on DVD for the first time. So as a lifelong Garfield fan, and constantly disappointed by his appearances on the screen, I was willing to give him one more chance. And then here it is, folks. You saw it happen. The Mario Kart Double Dash that I got for $7. Now this was a guy where I bought this, and I'm sure it probably came with the track originally, and it's got a place for batteries. So I bought this from him for $3. As I was putting it in my bag, just as an afterthought, I said, do you have any other Nintendo-related stuff? And he said, well, would you be interested in some kind of Mario Kart thing for the GameCube? I've got it in my truck here. And I was like, trying to stay calm. Yeah, I think I might be interested in that. And so he went and got it and asked $10 for it. I looked a little hesitant and asked him if he would come down any further, and I ended up getting it for $7. Is there any way you can come down on that even just a little bit?
How about saying
I'll do that. Now, if you don't know, this game normally goes for between $40 and $50. And I got it for $7. Now, this is the kind of thing that game collectors kind of live for. This is the reason why we go out to thrift stores and we go out to flea markets, is to find that rare item somebody's got tucked away and they don't really know what it is, and they're willing to part with it for pennies. Do I feel bad about this? No, I don't. The information's on the internet just like it is for me. It's on the internet for him too, so if he didn't know what he had and he was willing to sell it for $7, I'm willing to buy it for $7. And real quick, I know it's not real interesting, but here's the other Nintendo merchandise that I got for between $1 and 25 cents a piece. Most of them, or I think all of them, are Happy Meal toys from different times. And I like to collect these little baubles because I want to be able to use them to decorate the fronts of my shelves once I get my man cave fixed up. I think the oldest one is this one right here from 2004. This one is from 2008, and most of the others are from 2017. So there's all of those. Now, if I got ripped off at all, it's going to be in this lot right here. I've got everything here for $20. This right here is a third-party PlayStation 3 controller that is not chargeable. It's hardwired. I'm sure I'm going to end up using it. It is nice and clean. Looks like it's never been used. And then I got this cradle for the Wii U. And then this case for the Game Boy Advance SP, and then everything on the inside. Now, this was the thing that really drew my attention. First off, I really do like these handle attachments for the GBA SP. But it also came with a headphone adapter, a car charger, button covers, and then this thing. This is really what interested me more than anything else. And this is made by Dream Gear, but it says GBA on one side, and it says DS on the other. And it looks like a place to plug in a DS game. There's a place to put in a mini USB. There's an on-off switch. I don't know what this button does. And then there's this plug. This looks like the end of a Game Boy game, and I don't know where this one goes. It's not possible for it to be a way to play DS games on a GBA, because a GBA doesn't have that much capability. So it's got to be an adapter that does something else, and I am going to be interested to find out exactly what it is. And then last but not least, I got these two controllers for $10. So $5 a piece. This one is clear where you can see the rumble pack spinning around, which I've always thought was kind of cool. And then I got this. The box is in pretty bad shape, so you can't really say it was new in box, but it does have the box. Very clean looking. This is a Wii U controller, third party, and it takes AA batteries, it looks like. So far I've gotten the charging cradle, the Pro controller, and there was another yard sale where I found the tablet controller for $4. So that's 3 parts of the Wii U that I've got already, so now I just need to get the console, and I'll be able to start playing the Wii U games. That's it, guys. I know this video probably went a little long, but hey, I have really enjoyed this. I've been looking forward to the chance to get back out to the Tri-Cities Flea Market, and it did not disappoint. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video too. Let me know if you want to see more like it, and don't forget to subscribe, share the video, leave questions, leave comments, and I will see you again on the next video.